19 Animal Kingdom facts to consider. Fact 1. Axolotls can regenerate limbs, heart, and brain. The axolotl, often called the Mexican walking fish, is famous for its almost magical healing powers. Unlike humans, who scar after injury, axolotls can regrow entire limbs, bones, muscles, skin, and nerves included. Even more incredible, they can repair parts of their spinal cord, heart, and brain, restoring full function. This is possible because their cells near an injury turn back into a stem cell-like state, forming a growth mass called a blastema that rebuilds the missing part. Scientists study axolotls to understand regeneration, hoping one day to apply similar techniques in medicine, such as repairing spinal cord injuries or regenerating heart tissue after damage. Sadly, despite being common in labs and aquariums, wild axolotls are critically endangered in their native lakes around Mexico City due to pollution and habitat loss, making conservation efforts crucial. Fact 2. Male seahorses get pregnant and give birth. In the underwater world, seahorses stand out for a remarkable role reversal. It's the males that become pregnant. Female seahorses deposit their eggs into a special pouch on the male's abdomen, where he fertilizes them and carries them until they hatch. This pouch works much like a mammalian womb, providing oxygen, nutrients, and protection to the developing embryos. Depending on the species, a male can carry anywhere from a few dozen to over 1,000 tiny seahorses at once. After weeks of gestation, he goes through contractions and gives birth to fully formed miniature seahorses. This unique adaptation increases the survival rate of the young and allows females to produce more eggs quickly, boosting reproduction. It's one of the few examples in the animal kingdom where the male takes on the role of childbearing, making seahorses both scientifically fascinating and symbolically powerful. Fact 3. The pistol shrimp's superheated snap. The pistol shrimp, also called the snapping shrimp, may be tiny, but it wields one of the most powerful weapons in the ocean. With a single snap of its oversized claw, it shoots out a bubble at such incredible speed that it creates a shockwave strong enough to stun or kill prey. The bubble collapses in less than a millisecond, producing temperatures estimated to be hotter than the surface of the sun, over 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 4,400 degrees Celsius. This snap also generates a loud popping sound, making the pistol shrimp one of the noisiest creatures in the sea. Scientists were stunned to discover that the collapse of the bubble even produces a brief flash of light, a process known as sonoluminescence. Despite its small size, the pistol shrimp can dominate its environment, using its claw both for hunting and for defense, proving that in nature, power isn't always about size. Fact 4. Ostriches can run faster than horses. The ostrich, the world's largest bird, can't fly, but it more than makes up for it with incredible speed on land. With their long, powerful legs, ostriches can sprint up to 45 miles per hour, 72 km, faster than most horses. They use a unique two-toed foot design with one massive claw that acts almost like a spring-loaded propeller, helping them cover up to 16 feet in a single stride. Speed is a vital survival tool since ostriches live in open African savannas where predators like lions and cheetahs roam. Beyond running fast, ostriches are also excellent endurance runners, able to maintain speeds of 30 miles per hour for long distances. Their strong legs double as weapons too. One well-placed kick can be fatal to a predator. Combined with their sharp eyesight, ostriches are perfectly adapted to spot danger early and outrun almost anything that dares to chase them. Fact 5. A blue whale's tongue weighs as much as an elephant. The blue whale, the largest animal to ever live on Earth, is full of astonishing features, but one of the most surprising is its massive tongue. A single blue whale's tongue can weigh as much as an adult elephant, around 3,600 kilograms, 8,000 pounds. This enormous muscle is essential for feeding, as blue whales survive by filtering tiny krill from the ocean. When feeding, a whale engulfs huge gulps of water, sometimes more than its own body weight, then pushes it back out through baleen plates, trapping thousands of krill at a time. The tongue presses against the baleen to force the water out and collect the food. Despite their enormous size, blue whales feed almost exclusively on these tiny shrimp-like creatures, consuming up to 4 tons of krill a day. It's a stunning reminder that the largest creature on Earth depends on some of the smallest for survival. Fact 6. Tardigrades can survive in space. Tardigrades, often called water bears, are microscopic animals that have become famous for their near indestructible resilience. Measuring less than 1 millimeter long, these tiny creatures can survive conditions that would instantly kill most life forms. They can withstand extreme heat, freezing cold, crushing pressure, and even radiation. Most astonishingly, tardigrades have survived direct exposure to outer space without air, water, or protection from deadly cosmic rays. They do this by entering a state called cryptobiosis, where they dry out and curl into a tiny ball known as a ton. In this state, their metabolism nearly stops, allowing them to endure for decades until conditions improve. When rehydrated, tardigrades wake up and return to normal activity. This incredible survival strategy has made them a focus of scientific research, as understanding their biology could one day help humans develop new ways to protect our bodies in extreme environments, even during space travel. Fact 7. Dolphins sleep with half their brain. Dolphins live in a world where staying alert is critical for survival, so they've developed a remarkable way to rest. Unlike humans, dolphins cannot fully fall asleep because they need to come to the surface to breathe. Instead, they practice unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, meaning only one half of their brain sleeps at a time, while the other half stays awake. During this period, one eye remains open to watch for predators, obstacles, or other members of the pod. After a while, the sides switch, ensuring the dolphin gets rest without ever being fully unconscious. This adaptation also allows dolphins to keep swimming slowly while sleeping, maintaining movement for safety and social coordination. Mothers even use this ability to stay alert while caring for calves. It's a perfect example of evolution shaping behavior. Dolphins manage to sleep, breathe, and survive all at once in the vast ocean. Fact 8. Frogs can freeze solid and thaw back to life. Some frog species, like the wood frog of North America, have evolved an incredible survival trick. They can freeze solid in winter and then thaw back to life in spring. When temperatures drop, these frogs stop breathing, their hearts stop beating, and up to 70% of the water in their bodies turns to ice. Normally this would kill most animals, but wood frogs produce special compounds like glucose and urea that act as natural antifreeze, protecting their cells from damage. All vital functions pause during this frozen state, allowing the frog to survive weeks of sub-zero temperatures. When the weather warms, their bodies thaw, their hearts start beating again, and they hop back to life as if nothing happened. This ability to cheat death by freezing has fascinated scientists who study it for potential medical applications, such as organ preservation or even future advances in cryogenics. Fact 9. Camels store fat in their humps, not water. Camels are often called the ships of the desert, but one of the biggest myths about them is that they store water in their humps. In reality, a camel's hump is made of fat, not water. This fat reserve can weigh up to 80 pounds and acts as an energy supply during long journeys across arid deserts where food is scarce. By storing fat in one concentrated spot, camels keep the rest of their bodies cooler, which helps them survive extreme heat. While they don't carry water in their humps, camels are still water champions. They can drink up to 40 gallons in one sitting and rehydrate in minutes. Their bodies also minimize water loss by producing highly concentrated urine and dry droppings. These combined adaptations allow camels to survive for weeks without water, making them perfectly suited for life in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Fact 10. Parrots can mimic human words and create phrases. Parrots are among the most intelligent birds on Earth, with an exceptional ability to mimic human speech. Unlike many animals that only repeat sounds, parrots can learn hundreds of words, recall them later, and even form simple phrases. Their vocal learning ability comes from a highly developed brain region linked to memory and sound imitation. Famous parrots like Alex the African Grey showed not only the ability to mimic but also to understand concepts such as colors, numbers, and even emotions. Parrots use their mimicry for social bonding, both with other parrots and with humans. In the wild, they mimic calls of their flock to stay connected, but in captivity, they often copy human voices to interact with their owners. This talent makes parrot popular pets, but it also highlights their incredible intelligence, showing that communication in the animal kingdom goes far beyond instinct. It can be creative and social. Fact 11. Crocodiles can hold their breath for over an hour. Crocodiles are powerful predators built for stealth, and one of their most impressive abilities is to hold their breath underwater for over an hour. Normally, they can stay submerged for about 15-20 minutes while hunting, but in times of danger or low activity, they slow their heart rate drastically, allowing them to conserve oxygen and remain hidden for much longer. This trick makes them masters of ambush. They can lurk beneath the surface almost motionless, with only their eyes and nostrils exposed, waiting for unsuspecting prey to approach. Once close enough, the crocodile launches with explosive speed, dragging animals into the water. Their ability to remain unseen for such long periods gives them a huge advantage as predators. Combined with their armored bodies, powerful jaws, and ancient lineage, crocodiles truly live up to their reputation as some of the most formidable hunters in the animal kingdom. Fact 12. Bats are the only mammals capable of sustained flight. While many mammals can glide, such as flying squirrels, bats are the only mammals that can truly fly. Their wings are actually modified hands. Their long finger bones are stretched out with a thin layer of skin, creating a flexible wing structure. This design allows bats to maneuver with incredible precision, even outperforming birds in agility. Some species can hover like hummingbirds, while others are capable of sharp, acrobatic turns mid-flight. With over 1,400 species worldwide, bats make up about 20% of all mammal species, showing just how successful their flying ability has been. Flight helps them hunt insects, pollinate flowers, and spread seeds, making them vital to ecosystems. Despite myths linking them only to darkness or vampires, bats are essential pollinators for plants like bananas, mangoes, and agave. Their unique mastery of flight has made them one of evolution's greatest success stories among mammals. Fact 13. A newborn kangaroo is the size of a jelly bean. Kangaroos, like all marsupials, give birth to incredibly tiny and underdeveloped young. A newborn joey is only about the size of a jelly bean, roughly 2 centimeters long and weighing less than a gram. Despite being so small, it already has the instinct to crawl from the birth canal into its mother's pouch, where it latches onto a teat. Inside the pouch, the joey continues to develop safely for several months, nourished by its mother's milk. Over time, it grows fur, opens its eyes, and begins to peek outside before eventually hopping out. Even after leaving the pouch, young kangaroos often return for comfort or feeding. This unique reproductive strategy allows marsupials like kangaroos to have shorter pregnancies while still giving their young a safe environment to mature. It's an incredible reminder of nature's adaptability, with the pouch serving as a living nursery. Fact 14. The mantis shrimp's incredible eyes. The mantis shrimp may be small, but it has the most advanced eyes in the animal kingdom. While humans have 3 types of color receptors, red, green, and blue, mantis shrimp have up to 16 different photoreceptors, allowing them to see an enormous spectrum of colors, including ultraviolet and polarized light. Each eye moves independently and is divided into sections that can detect details we can't even imagine. This supervision helps mantis shrimp hunt with precision, spotting prey hidden in reef crevices or camouflaged against colorful corals. They also use their vision for complex communication, flashing colors that are invisible to most predators but clear to other mantis shrimp. Combined with their famously powerful punch, strong enough to break aquarium glass, their eyesight makes them one of the ocean's most specialized hunters. To humans, mantis shrimp vision is almost alien, like seeing the world in an entirely new dimension. Fact 15. Elephants mourn their dead. Elephants are not only the largest land animals, but also among the most emotionally intelligent. They have been observed showing signs of mourning and grief when a member of their herd dies. Elephants may gently touch the body with their trunks, remain unusually quiet, or stay near the site for days. Remarkably, they can also recognize the bones of family members, often showing particular interest in skulls and tusks. This suggests they have a deep memory and emotional connection to their relatives, even after death. Elephants live in tight family groups led by a matriarch, and these strong social bonds make loss especially significant. Their behaviors, such as standing vigil or caressing bones, mirror human rituals of remembrance. Scientists believe these actions demonstrate empathy and awareness, highlighting elephants as one of the few animals capable of such complex emotions. In many ways, they embody the compassion of the animal kingdom. Fact 16. The immortal jellyfish that can rewind time. The tiny immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii, has a unique survival trick. It can essentially reverse its aging process. When injured, stressed, or near death, this jellyfish reverts its adult cells back into an earlier stage, transforming into a polyp, its juvenile form. From there, it can grow into an adult again, repeating the cycle indefinitely. This process, called transdifferentiation, allows it to reset the clock, making it biologically immortal in theory, though in nature it often dies from predators or disease. At only about 4 to 5 millimeters wide, this jellyfish is tiny, yet it has captured massive scientific interest. Researchers study it in hopes of uncovering secrets about aging and cell regeneration that could one day benefit humans. While it doesn't live forever in practice, the immortal jellyfish is one of the best examples of nature's ability to bend the rules of life itself. Fact 17. Polar bears have black skin beneath their white fur. At first glance, polar bears appear to have pure white fur, but looks can be deceiving. Their skin is actually black, and their fur isn't white at all. It's translucent. Each hollow hair reflects and scatters light, giving the bear its snowy appearance and helping it blend seamlessly into the Arctic landscape. The black skin beneath acts as a heat absorber, soaking up the sun's rays to keep the bear warm in freezing temperatures. This clever combination of camouflage and insulation is essential for survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Polar bears also rely on a thick layer of fat, called blubber, to stay warm while swimming across icy seas in search of seals, their main prey. Together, these adaptations make them perfectly suited to the Arctic, showing how evolution equips animals to thrive in extreme conditions. Fact 18. Male penguins give stones to win a mate. In many penguin species, especially Adelie and Gentoo penguins, courtship involves a surprisingly sweet ritual. Males present stones to females. These stones aren't random gifts. They're essential building materials for the nest where eggs will be laid. A male carefully chooses or steals smooth pebbles and offers them to a potential mate. If the female accepts, it's a sign of bonding, and together they begin constructing a sturdy nest. Sometimes the quality or size of the stone matters, as better stones make stronger nests that protect eggs from cold and flooding. In this way, the act of gifting becomes both romantic and practical, showing that the male can contribute to the survival of their future chicks. This charming behavior has earned penguins a reputation for being affectionate partners, reminding us that even in the harsh Antarctic, love can be expressed through something as simple as a stone. Fact 19. Owls have tubular eyes for perfect vision. Unlike humans whose eyes are round, owls have tubular-shaped eyes. This unique structure gives them powerful binocular vision, allowing them to judge distance with extreme accuracy, a vital skill for hunting in the dark. Their eyes are also enormous compared to their skull size, letting in as much light as possible for excellent night vision. However, because their eyes are fixed in place, owls cannot move them side to side. To compensate, they have incredibly flexible necks, capable of rotating up to 270 degrees. This combination of fixed tubular eyes and swiveling neck makes them expert predators, able to spot prey in near total darkness. In addition, owls have a reflective layer behind the retina called the tapetum lucidum, which boosts low-light vision. These adaptations ensure that owls dominate the night skies as silent, efficient hunters with some of the most specialized vision in the animal kingdom. I post videos like this every week. If you do want to watch more videos like this, then stay tuned, but you have to hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.